Hello? Can you guys hear me?
Out for them other teams over there.
Sorry, y'all. I just recorded it. I'm so sorry. I totally forgot.
we ain't get win no sauce.
Busy. Stop it.
But look, that's 146 pips off basically 0 drawdown. And this is a United States dollar, Singapore dollar. This is a slow moving ass pair. Like this shit move like oil. Which I ain't gonna lie, people say oil moves slow, but that shit was damn sure moving today, nigga. But notice that. Okay, we're gonna go to another chart. One trade that I took. Boom. Boom. What is this? This structure right here.
Head and shoulders.
There you go. You see this left shoulder. Actually, this right here would be considered the neckline right here. Okay, there we go. There we go. Right here, neckline. I'm gonna draw it up for you. And trust me, these patterns are really reliable, especially in these zones. So you got left shoulder. Head. Boom. Right shoulder. And notice how this head and shoulder pattern, and this is how the Elliott wave incorporates into all of this. This is a key reversal pattern when you're at a trend line or at a zone. Notice that. So you could literally sold right here, took profit at the neckline, and notice how price broke through, came back and retested this neckline to continue down. So you see this reversal pattern, head and shoulder pattern. Now what do we have here? What is this?
A descending channel?
No. I'm gonna take this head and shoulder off. You would have had an ascending channel.
Not a small flag.
You would have had an ascending channel about right here. This would have been your ascending channel right here. So ascend means you're going up. These down. Notice. This is why studying that market structure and studying market patterns is so key. Notice your pattern. So when price broke out its pattern, it came down, it retested for a continuation. Look at that. It broke the channel, came back and retested for a continuation. So honestly, if you'd have sold anywhere in here right near the trend line, which I actually got us an entry on this right here, it sold. So it did the impulse flag. It came down right here. What is this? me draw it out for y'all. Boom. So you had go down to a lower time frame.
Oh, let me get
Yeah.
They said it looks like a Henny cup. I be forgetting to check the chat.
Boom, there you go. So that was the 5 drive right there. 1, flag. 2, second drive, flag, consolidation. 5th, consolidation, right here. And what do you have going on right here? What's this?
That's a descending channel.
There you go. Bam. Descending channel into this consolidation. So honestly, if you just wrote this down, this would have been your key pattern to get out right here. And notice I came right down to the 5th leg of this wave. And so it consolidated. Now what is price doing now?
Going back up.
Is that a breakout?
Mm-hmm. Breakout, pretty much flag. Breakout, pretty much flag. Probably gonna break out to here, then come back down. Notice it gave you this perfect cup of Henny right here. So this would have been a good, even if you missed this move, this second move would have been a good move for you to get that entry on. Right here, bam. Scroll in. Notice where price came back to off that impulse. Notice where it came back to. Where's it winking at?
61.8.
There you go.
So this is where I get confused
Okay.
because I'll see like what I think are just little tiny flags, but then when other people mark them up, they'll take the whole move as the flag. Do you know what I mean?
Well, that's the thing. You got to look at the wave of the market. That's why I say the higher time frame is bust, because the higher time frame washes out all the noise. Like if I go down to the 15-minute, you see all this noise, all this stuff,
Mm-hmm.
a whole lot of noise. The only time you don't get noise like that is when you go to Rincos. See how Rincos gets rid of the noise?
Mm-hmm.
You see impulse, flag, impulse. You see impulse, flag, impulse, flag, impulse, flag, impulse. So Rincos, I'm gonna show y'all how boss this joint is. So you see how you see impulse, flag, impulse, flag, then impulse, flag, down. Notice how I made the cup of Henny like right here. See how symmetric that is?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. And I mean, it works well on Hikinashi too. Hikinashi does a really good job of getting rid of all the noise. You see the trends a whole lot better on Hikinashi. So don't be afraid to kind of change the candlesticks up for to what you feel is best for you to see whatever you need to see. Me, sometimes I use Hikinashi just to draw up the trends. But go back to the 4 hour. But notice how when the market got near these key zones, it told us what it was going to do. When it got here, right here. And what is this? It's a key zone because guess what? Why is it a key zone?
That's where price consolidated over
Yeah,
there.
that's what I was getting ready to say.
Right, but notice what you have right here. You have this right here. It's coming back to test that again. So you see all that? Notice where it came off of, it sprung off of. That's the same zone. That's the area of buyer and sellers. The buyers are pushing price up. This is more than likely a corrective move to establish a trend to come back down. Right here. So notice how it's starting to establish a trend to come back down. And the more likely come back down here. But again, see, when it gets near this trend line, you'll get your entry, hold it. Because when it gets near this trend line, it'll give you a pattern, probably give you a pattern like this, that it's going to go down. Looks like it might have already given us that pattern. Nice little double top right here. Right there. Nice little impulse right there. Nice little flag right there to break down. See how easy that is? Everybody see that?
Yeah.
I'm seeing it.
but you don't see it when you do it yourself, do you?
I do not. I can answer questions when I'm prompted.
See, that's the problem. See, that's right. See, you gotta train your eye to see these patterns when you're doing it by yourself. And this just comes with practice and this just comes with time. I tell people, experience in the market, you're just gonna have to get it. But it comes with practice, it comes with time, it comes with marking up charts, it comes with study. And
But you know what? It's easier to get it in a trending market. Right now, the market where a lot of pairs are really choppy and annoying, and I'm like, I can't see what's going on.
you can. And well, the thing about it is, and I'm gonna tell you this, I'm glad you said that right here. Okay. You said it's good, it's easy to see it in the trending market. Cool. We're gonna pull all the way back. This is GJ. It's my go-to pair. This is my bay right here. Even though it's burned me a couple times, but sometimes she still be good. Let's get rid of all the noise. Let's drill down. Okay. Right now, GJ is just doing some bipolar shit. It's in a descending channel. It broke up, it came down, it broke up to come back down again. Notice, look at this. But look at price. Price is telling you what it's going to do. Look, this was resistance that became support. It pretty much stayed in this zone. It has not moved. It has not jumped. It's pretty much been respecting the zone. You see that? Knows when price was coming in this trend line. It gave us a descending channel with divergence. See your MACD turning. It pretty much wicked off of this zone right here, spring up. And this is where price reversed. If you go down to the lower time frame, price came up, but it gave us an ascending channel right here. This is when Asia was screaming, oh, it's an ascending channel. Reversal, get out, get out.
I missed that call, and I paid dearly for it.
Hey, listen, my break even was right here. So
Listen, I was up during London telling people like, look, nobody wanted to listen to me.
Man,
JP White pairs barely move. They barely move. I'm like, no, I see it reversing. No, they barely move. No, that was at 10:46, and then at 3 a.m. they moved because I seen that shit happening.
Exactly, but notice it was that ascending channel. It broke out, retested, came down, and what is this? Right here, again in the zone, right here.
That's your cup.
Nope, descending channel.
That's not a cup of Hennessy.
It did make a little cup right here. But right here, it gave us a descending channel in the bottom of this cup. That's all I was saying. This cup. Notice there'll be a consolidation right here. And notice where the consolidation pattern is. At this zone.
Mm-hmm.
Then guess what? It broke out. It came back, reversed, retested its zone. Some bipolar shit. It sprung up off of this zone again. It flagged, sprung up. And now what are we getting right here? This is why I call
Head and
this.
shoulders.
There you go.
Knees and toes.
This is why I call, right. And this is why I call this sell. With a double top. There was a double top.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Which is the right shoulder or flag.
Mm-hmm. That's gonna be a great move.
Back to the zone.
I can't wait.
So you saying the market?
You said you already.
Yeah, people.
Yeah, I
saying
mean it's still a good zone though.
Yeah. So the thing about it is, I mean, you saying the market ain't telling you what it's doing, it's showing you exactly what it's doing. You just got to read the patterns.
You guys have already entered this trade?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look like it's coming
It's
down.
still
now,
a good
but-
entry.
Yeah, it is because it's still on the right shoulder. The right shoulder
Mhm.
isn't done forming yet.
With a take profit around 140.98.
Or you can take profit at the neckline. Notice this right here.
Mhm.
This is that neckline I was talking about. But look how perfectly symmetric this
It
is.
is.
Look how perfect that is. Do you think that was by accident? The market makers know what they're doing. They give you these patterns. Look how perfectly symmetric that is. It really doesn't get any better than that. I mean, look at that. That's the wick right off the neckline. So you can pretty much take profit from here to here, which is about 40 pips. Or you can write it down this whole 100 down to here, down back to the zone, see if it gives you a reversal pattern. Then if it does, get out of the cell and write it out. But if it comes to this zone, does this right there, does this, then you know, guess what?
Bring it down.
I'm telling y'all, these are the same exact moves. They happen on every time frame. And if you notice, let's go to the bigger time frame. Let's go to the, get rid of all this noise. So person who's asking that question about you only see the patterns in the trading market. Do you see all that now? Is it more clear to you now?
Yeah, when you doing it.
But again, you know what I do? You know what I do every day? I practice marking up these charts and I practice looking at these patterns.
He really does. Like really early in the morning, I'd be like half asleep. And you'd be like, oh yeah, you see this in the market? You see this? Then I just lie and say yes.
I was saying, like, I really be looking at these patterns. Trust me. Like, I be at my desk, I be at work, I be studying, I be on trainings, I be on different calls, looking and studying these patterns.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll go to the higher time frame. So you just got to train your eye to see them. And again, I hate to keep using GJ as an example, but GJ is bad. So, but notice, like I said, look at this zone. Resistance, support. Support, support. And it's been respecting that zone for a very long time. So to probably sell down here, hopefully, plus 1, 2, 3. This will be the fourth touch. Usually on the third or fourth touch, it usually breaks through the zone. If that's the breakout. If it doesn't break through the zone, if it gets here and respects it, that means you're going to see a nice move up.
So we have our TP at 149.60.
I have mine at the first TP. I have it at, hold on one second. 142.236.
I'm sorry, you broke up. What'd you say?
142.236.
Now,
You have your stop loss right at that previous high where that looks like it's a little double top at the top right there.
Oh, my stop loss method is different from y'all's. I actually put my I do. I don't set my stop loss until my trades go blue. I know. So
I don't
but it would be above the previous high if he zoomed into like a shorter time frame. Or if you like want to look at Renkos, if I do when I'm calling out trades, I go to Renkos and then I just go to like the 5 minute and I'll just do the stop loss based on wherever the wick was.
The stop loss, I'll probably set the stop loss right about here, 142.8 or 142.85. Give it a little bit of wiggle room. It is GJ. It will fake out to go down. It does it a lot. So 142.85, that's not a bad stop loss. If you got it now, 142.85. 17 pip stop loss, give it 20 pips. 142.885. Come on, that's amazing on GJ.
Yeah, that's hecka good.
That's basically zero drawdown.
For GJ, yes.
Considering this pair of swing 60 pips in either direction at any given time.
I mean, I was about to say show them how to do it like with Renkos, but I don't know if you even use Renkos.
I actually don't use Renkos because I'm not good at it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have a problem admitting what I'm not good at. So, but this right here, look at this. And again, we all caught this move.
Mm-hmm.
We all were in this. Notice this, and this is on the daily. Notice this. If you would have got in this trade right here, when you seen this double bottom, boom, boom, which is a W, right? Everybody see this W, right? Wicked off of the zone. went up. Where did it retrace to?
It's right at 50%, a little bit below. 50% is 618.
Hey, there you go. Almost right at the 618. Everybody see that?
Mm-hmm.
And this is on the daily. So that would be it right there. So it almost came down to the 618. So honestly, if you'd have been seeing this, if you were down here, you'd have gotten the buy, you'd have seen this retrace, you could have just pulled out your fibs and said, okay, this was that whole leg of the run. I'm waiting for it to retrace to the 618, between the 5 and the 618, which it perfectly did. And look what you had. Breakout.
Mm-hmm.
That was like the perfect damn flag.
That's how you rode CJ all the way down?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It really doesn't get any better than that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a flag on the daily time frame. So,
Why?
good.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Let's go ahead. Yeah, let's count the pips and see how many pips that is. Because like I tell y'all, you know, like I said today, if a motherfucker don't show you their profit, that means it never happened. You'd have caught 914 pips there. Honestly, if you'd have just held this trade, or let's say you took a sell down, you took a profit, you got to sell down here. Cool. So you caught another 500 pips. Let's say you seen the pattern right here, which I'm pretty sure there was a descending channel right here that told you to get out. You bought it up. Another 1,000 pips. You probably got it because you've seen this consolidation. Cool. So let's say you seen this. You seen all of that. But let's say you didn't even miss that move. You called, what was that? First time? So 920 pips plus another 500 plus another 1,000. How is that not a good, that would have made your year right there.
Izzy, are you also trading the flag too? You're counting those as pips as well?
Oh yeah, we trade everything. We trade the flag, we trade the gap, we trade everything right here.
So you went up with 900 and some pips.
No,
and
actually,
then
this is what I did. I had two standards right here. Two standards I had right here. This is when I was in my over leveraging phase. So anybody do that shit now. But I was able to catch the lucky two standards right here on this tip.
Mm-hmm.
I rode this shit up.
How'd you know to catch the tip?
Steven said it, and then Steven said to ride it all the way up to the top, but then Busy got out.
Right.
And that was 22 days to catch that.
Exactly. But you know what though? And here's where I'm kicking myself, and I'm still kicking myself, and I'm hoping God gives me this opportunity again because now I know exactly what to do. When Stevenson called this, it was right over here. He said it's gonna come back down to retest his zone, it's gonna spring off. This is when I first came across Stevenson's channel. I didn't know nothing about market structure, market theory, Elliot waves. I didn't know anything. I was like some of y'all. I was like, oh, look, I can throw my money in here. It's sort of like the casino. I can throw my money in here. I may win, I may not. Look, I told my wife, look, I threw $300 in there and I got back $1,000 out of there. She was like, oh, that's good. That's what's up. Don't let all that money sit out there. Take it out. I'm like, yeah, you're right. You're right. We go to Focal Day shot tonight. Yeah, that's what's up. Hennessy shots on me. So I'm sitting here. I'm right here now. And this is why I tell y'all, you got to embrace the long game. This is why position trading is so boss. Two standards now. So $20 a pip. I rode it right about there and got the hell out. Literally, I rode it right there and got out. Because you know what? I couldn't see, at that time, I couldn't see the long game. So I caught about 600 pips.
Not a bad day.
But
600 pips.
no, actually, I got out about right here at the top of this. So I caught about 360 pips. So yeah, it's not a bad day on two standards. But guess what? I caught 360 pips, but I missed that.
Yeah.
Simply because, as Stevenson told us, it was going back here.
Look at that divergence.
Yes, look at that divergence. It looks amazing.
That's why things gonna break through that trend line too.
I think it's gonna come back down, all the way back down.
Mm-hmm.
But look, now, trust mind you, now I had two standards on this. So you do the math. 2,140 pips times $20 a pip. That would have been $42,800. But small-minded busy couldn't see past this.
Wait, that would have been how much?
That would have been $42,800. I had two standards right here. I caught it right here. All I had to do was just let the trade run and walk away from it for 3 months.
But Busy, how would you have known you got out because you played it safe? And it's better to walk away with something than nothing.
See, that's what my wife was saying. Exactly. Oh, it's better to walk away with something than nothing. But look, we knew it was going back here. It wasn't like we didn't know. We knew it was going back here. Stevenson called this. He said, yo, this is going, he said, all the GBP pairs are going to go on a massive buy, and they're going back up to test like the 148 range. That GJ going to test almost 148. He said, then it's going to consolidate and come back down. It looks like right now, there's an impulse, big ass flag to come back down. Basically, left shoulder, head, big right shoulder to the trend line. This is on the high. This is on the daily. You see the daily.
Man, let me catch something like that.
But see, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, look at it. Look at the higher time frame, and I'm gonna draw it out for you. This is why I tell y'all, man, study this market structure and study these higher time frames. It did this perfect ass double bottom.
Busy the broker breaker.
Busy the broker breaker. I was gonna break that down, broker. Then it broke out. Boom. Gave me this perfect flag to the 618. Pulled back perfectly to the damn zone. Broke out again. Left shoulder. Came down. Made the head. Came down. Right shoulder. And now it's coming back down.
Mm.
But if I'd have known market structure then, I could have played all of these moves. Because as soon as I'd seen this flat flag or whatever we thought was a flat flag, I'd have been like, this is like a right shoulder for me. I'm going to get in the buy. Bam. It came up here to a head. Just wick off. I would have still been holding these two standards here. I could have actually just held that and not took another trade. But then let's say I actually stacked, and I'm going to count it up for you. So now I still got these two standards right here. I call. Boom. Get out of this. Boom. We got these two standards right here that caught 2,100 pips almost. So again, let me get to my notepad. So let's say I stacked another trade right here. Let's say I didn't go 2 standards, I went a 0.1. I mean, I went a 1 standard because I'm just playing it safe. I already got 2 standards on it. I want to blow my account. That 1 standard caught 1,734 pips. Okay, so that we just trading it from basically from zone to zone. And if you go to the weekly or the monthly, we traded it from this zone to this zone. That's it. See, the higher time frames take out all the noise. Basically, you went from here to here, which you knew price was going back here anyway. But let's say we go back down here. Let's say I seen this flag, I would thought was a flag, and I traded and I got in a buy right here. Lucky dog I am. And I call it 890 pips. Cool. And I put a standard on that. Okay. Let me see. Put my parentheses around that. Guess how much money I would have made on all those moves. And that's just stacking it here, here, here.
30,000.
No, more.
50.
$69,040.
Woo.
That and that would have just been holding my trade from here in 3 months. Now, mind you, this would have been 3 months. And that would have just been holding my trade from there. Let it get run. I stacked an entry here and I let it run. I stacked another one here and I let it run. And as you see, all it took was 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
So then, since this like forming the head and shoulders now, isn't this a good opportunity to get in and ride it back down?
That's what we just said. We just gave you the TP.
Yeah.
No, but that one was on a higher time frame than the other one, right? I thought that was the head and shoulder that there was one on like the 30 minutes.
It's still a good sell position for you right now. It's divergence on the daily.
This is a head and shoulders. This is a pattern. This is what we call a pattern within a pattern. This is a big head and shoulder right here. But however, you scroll down to the lower time frame, that's what was giving you that pattern within a pattern. This is a head and shoulder right here. You see that? And a good one. That's why we're selling it down. And hopefully this time, since this will be the fourth touch, it's going to break through that and go on this massive downtrend. And we back there because the thing about JPY is let's go down 1 hour. Nah, let's go to the daily. My favorite time frame. This was the JPY currency. I marked this up a while ago. Look how it's breaking out.
Mm-hmm.
It's been in this downtrend since August. It's reversing. That's a lot of bull momentum right there. It's flagging off to continue. It'll probably get back up here. Came to this zone and came down. That's why everybody said the JPYs are reversing. JPYs are reversing. Hit the zone, came back down. Now we're going to watch it. It looks like a bullish flag right now. Let it pull back. That was a big breakout. So pretty much it's almost to the 618. Let it pull back. If it starts to go past 618, if it goes down here, you know that's reversal.
Bam.
There you go. And look how this works on every time frame. This is on the daily. Like this works on every time frame. And like I said, notice how, again, we ain't doing nothing complicated. Notice how it ties into what we're already doing.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't me saying, oh yeah, I got this new secret idea that you got to learn. I'm not gonna throw all these big words around. Notice how it ties into exactly what we're doing. Or I can actually see it pulling back down here because this is the engulfing candle. Right here to the zone, then take it off again.
I posted the TP in the group, Emily, in the chat.
So again, that's all you gotta do. Again, as long as you can spot these patterns and as long as you have patience, you will do great in this market. Now, like Jahari said he ain't afraid of no drawdown. I'm like, listen.
Jahari is killing it. Okay, like, woo.
How long has he been trading?
2 weeks. It
Girl?
hasn't been 2 weeks yet. It'll be 2 weeks on Sunday.
That's crazy.
Did he already come with the skill set?
No, not at all, girl. I went to school with him. Nothing. He literally said, Asia, I've been treating this like my second job. When I get off, he's a physical therapist, and he said when he leaves from his work, he goes home and he studies. He wakes up at 5 o'clock in the morning. He gets on the charts. He studies. Whenever we do a training, he tries to get on it and study. Like right now, it's like still morning up. Like it's not even 5 yet. But like he has been going crazy.
I'm not even gonna lie. I be at work like the kids when they on their phones and they hiding. Girl, I will have my earphones still plugged in, trying to listen to the morning calls to get a little bit of information.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do anything but look at these charts.
Yep, it's addicting.
Yep, and that's what I'm telling you. And look, we study these charts. I tell people, people talk about, oh, we catching this, we catching that. Oh, okay, yeah.
Busy.
Well, proof is in the pudding around here.
Busy.
Oh God.
But it looks like EA is starting to do a little head and shoulder right here. That's a big head. I can see this, but notice how symmetrically perfect that is.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was telling. Did you get my text message?
Yeah.
Okay.
Looked like it did a nice double top. Came down, flag, came down. That was an ugly flag. Down, flat flag, down to here. This is where I would probably look to take my first profit, right here. I know some people done got out already.
Nah, I'm still in this.
That's what I'm talking about.
I stacked another one, to be honest.
Sure.
Right at around, like, right below that 1.64.
Me, I'm going to stack an entry right here. If it breaks this, does that retest, I will stack an entry right there for continue. Because me, this pair moves so aggressive, I really wanted to get out of here. Like, if it gets down here and it start acting like it can't break the ascending channel, which I hope it does, because odd is getting really strong. Like, look at the odd currency. And this is why I'm like big on marking up everything. This is the odd currency. That was an impulse. That was one big ass flag. Continuation down. But notice where it is. is at monthly lows. It has never been this low before. It made a new low. Look at that. That was us right here. It made a new low. She broke this low and made a new one. But guess what? It got all this room to go back up to at least here, possibly here, or here. It has all this room to fill in. So art is going to be getting strong. Then, you know, since the Australian dollar is getting strong, the New Zealand dollar is going to get strong because the countries are right next to each other.
Mm-hmm.
So this is going to go on a massive uptrend. And guess what? Our EA sale that we hold in could potentially come all the way back down here. Because that's a big ascending channel. Once this breaks, this move is going to be crazy. All the way back down here probably. Then guess what? It reverse and go on a massive uptrend again.
On Saturday, we told everyone that EA was going to be the trade of the week, though. And it really has been.
You telling me you can't hack it with 4,000 pips? And that's just holding what you got now.
I'm not in EA.
Girl, were you on our Saturday call?
I was not.
I
posted that.
Carmen?
So, okay, Busy, are you, where do you post your stuff? In Team Talk?
Mm-mm.
I don't post in that other group.
Okay.
I posted it for y'all. I sent y'all, whoever was on Chart Talk, I sent you all the chart stuff.
I was already in like 3 or 4 trades, and I had small lot sizes, but I was taking some that Stevenson said to take a look at. And so when they got to those zones, I'm like, okay, my markup is looking like his markup. I'm going to take these safe trades. So I didn't want to over leverage.
Yeah, that's good. You did really good this week. Yeah, you really did really good this week. Like, I seen your stuff.
So I'm like, okay.
That was good though. You can't take every trade. I mean, this was the trade to take, but you can't take every trade for sure.
So
yeah, I told my team, I said, man, listen, I might not even trade nothing else. This just may be the only thing that I trade right here.
You always say that, and then it'd be another signal that come out.
Can I share what I'm in now, and y'all tell me whether or not, you know. Yeah. I'm in UJ right now with $1 lot size.
But why are you in UJ?
Wait, let's look at UJ. What are you in?
A buy.
Okay. When did you get in?
Was it today or yesterday? Today.
Look at he's on a daily or weekly. Go down to like the 4 hour, 1 hour. Okay, so you're up, but it's literally creating an ascending channel, but you're up.
Ascending channel right now.
I will probably get out of it soon.
Looks like it's probably gonna pull back or pull up to something.
Yeah, but it depends on when she got it. When did you, like, what was your entry?
109,599.
But I'm glad I seen that ascending channel because I might need to get on a good sell on that. You know.
Yeah, you're not that far up.
Yeah, so
so I should just close out.
I mean, it'll probably pull up to right here. I'll tell you what.
Is your stop loss at break even?
My stop loss is at 110.236. I'm sorry, my take profit. My stop loss is at 108.983.
I would at least put that at break even. Wait, 108? Okay, you got in at 105?
I got in at 109.
You know what?
Oh, move it to your entry at least.
Look what we got going on Friday. Non-farm payroll.
Yeah, I told you. Steven said it was NFP week. It's the first week of. Oh, for people who don't know, because I think it's some new people on the call. Non-farm payroll is the first Friday of every month, unless it's a holiday, because they moved it to the second week of last week.
But notice this is ascending channel on the U.S. pair, and non-farm payroll is Friday. This is probably a sin till Friday.
And then drop like crazy.
Right.
I think that's why Steven said that the cat pairs won't. You cat probably won't move. You cat getting on my nerves. You cat probably.
It probably move Friday.
Yeah. It better move in the right direction.
But notice, and I've been kind of watching the news too to kind of see what's setting up. And honestly, if I see like a pair that I'm trading has major news, I'll wait till an hour before the news and see what it's doing. And then, or I'll wait till like at least about 4 hours before the news, look and see what that currency is doing, look and see what that pair is doing. If it's making a reversal in their zone, which this would be zone. So if it fakes out up here, or if it keeps ascending up here, it's gonna sell down nicely.
If it's NZD, just get out of it, because NZD, that candle, I'm still traumatized by that 200 pip candle. And I wasn't even in the mood, but it was people in my team that was in that mood, and it was like, damn.
Let me look at another one. Look at USD CAD. Look at USD CAD has major divergence. Major. That's heavy. We're in a good sell. It's just not ready yet.
And Johari got like 4 positions up on
right. Johari got like 4 positions on that.
Draw down where?
I think Johari got balls of steel, boy. I swear.
You sure do.
Dude.
How much did he start? Did you guys know how much he opened his account with?
10,000. He has 10,000 because he couldn't. He has a micro account because he's in Saudi Arabia, so there's only one company he could use. And in order for him to be able to do a standard, they made him deposit 10,000.
Damn.
What brokers are you guys using? Ouch.
I use KLT Forex and Hugo's Way.
I use FX Choice.
I use KLT Forex too.
I've got Hugo's Way and Awanda, but I'm not altogether sure if I like Hugo's Way. I don't know enough about other people. I just know some things just don't seem like they're right.
Well, with Hugo's Way, I will say I've been putting in the same trade in German 30 that I'll put in Hugo's Way, and KLT for X pays me out like $10 to $15 more than the Hugo's Way, and it could be like nearly the same entry, but like Hugo's Way was taking a little bit of my money with that, so I opened up KLT for X because the spread, like I don't know what it is, but it just pays me out more. So
like how do you deposit with KLT FX? Is that what you call it?
Same way. Bitcoin.
I will say this about Awanda, which is kind of dope. If you have an Awanda account and you have a TradingView account, they'll let you trade right from the trading.
Yeah.
So you can go here and go to Awanda and log into your account and put in live trades from TradingView.
Yep.
That shit's dope.
Yeah, they definitely need to collaborate with more brokers.
Yeah, I think they're just pilot testing this, and look, they're actually showing you which brokers are the best.
They just added Awanda, didn't they? They didn't used to have Awanda. They just added a couple more brokers recently.
So I might get in the one that count just to trade from trading.
Okay, so you can trade Awanda right there on TradingView.
Yeah.
Because they're connected.
Yep.
What is you said KOT Forex? It's a broker?
Yeah, okay. KOT the number 4X. Yeah, and all my friends who trade German 30 all use KOT for X as well. So I like it.
Never heard of that one. Okay. Are the spreads low, high, medium?
And you can deposit at minimum $10 there as well. I don't know. You just pay. It just pays out more than. I only trade indices and I only trade my risky pairs on that account. I don't trade like regular Forex pairs on that account.
Okay.
Yeah, this is gonna be a sweet trade once it's done. I mean, but there's so many brokers out there. There's new brokers springing up every day.
I mean, but can they be trusted is the question.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust them all, but I do like Hugo's Way gave my money back. So as long as people get my money back, if something happened, I'm okay with them. So I'm loyal to Hugo Way.
Yeah, Hugo Way is dope. I got a Hugo's Way account. I got a Trader's Way account. I got a
Trader's Way.
Yeah, we call them Shader's Way.
Yeah, Shader's Way.
And the Hennessy was good. But that's actually the end of the training for the night, guys.
Wait, no. Don't go.
Hey,
The
listen,
cup is empty.
So that's what you do when the cup is empty, training is over.
I mean, if I want to cash out me a bottle of Hennessy,
Boy, get your
I
bag.
thought you said you were buying shots of Hennessy, busy.
listen.
You said shots on you. You just said that.
My mama gave me a bottle at the Super Bowl. She was like, "Oh, she's like, son, I got this whatever Hennessy is." I was like, "Yeah, give me that."
They said they running you another bottle. That was a good training. Y'all should take that home, digest it, back test it, digest it. Like
I think
we need to see it on one more pair first.
Send me
I'll send you the recording. I didn't get
Okay.
I didn't get the beginning part that you guys really, really wanted though with the when he was like breaking down what the Elliot way was. I didn't get that part. I'm so sorry. Busy, will you do it again really quickly, just really, really fast?
Yeah.
Or no? Or is that asking for too much?
And dope. Let me see if I can go back to the pair. I may still have it up there. Okay, I definitely deleted it, but let me see if I can. I'll draw it again. So, go to the 1 hour. Basically, the Elliott wave is how the market moves down. So, we'll just take this leg right here. Right here. So, here we go. That's the leg. So, basically, it made this double top. We're going to draw the Elliott wave. 1, 2, which this move always, most of the time, traces between the 50 and the 618. 3, 4, and this is normally a 30% retracement. 5. After the fifth leg of the wave, the market will normally consolidate, then it'll reverse. And that's pretty much all the Elliott wave is. It's how the market kind of moves in trends. So if you know the Elliott wave theory, and you know where you're at in the market, which this is like impulse flag, impulse flag, impulse flag. Right into this. You see this divergence right here. Boom. You see your indicator, your MACD, coming up to, guess what? All that impulse. So you literally could have wrote this trade down, took profit right here once you seen this. Once you seen it consolidate right here, took profit and waited for a breakout and rode back up. That's pretty much the Elliott wave theory, the Spartan version.
Well, thank you so much for that. Yeah, guys, so I will send you all this recording. Just message me because I don't want to like step on toes and put it in the other chat. So just message me and I'll send it to you. Like, it's not a problem.
Yeah, so what y'all think about the training?
Yeah, what did you guys think?
Training was awesome. Love it.
Very helpful.
But I'm one of those people, I need repeat.
Yeah, like I just want to just like squeeze all the information out of you.
Like all of it.
So Asia, are you not going to be able to put the video how you usually post it, the training video?
You can just message me and I'll send you the link for it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, like this was actually like, it's like I said, notice. I'm gonna give y'all this. So notice when these flags are being created or when these waves are retracing, like Stevenson has taught us, they're retracing back to these engulfing zones. So you notice you will go see, you will look back at the zone and you will see a handle there. Ooh, where's it at? Back. Here we go. Zoom in.
No, Nicole, you won't have to message in the team. It's going to be in that team.
But notice, if you look left, this was that engulfing zone. Look at that. Look at that. All that momentum right there. This was that engulfing zone. So you got an entry. So let's say you marked off this zone, horizontal line. Look how those wicks came and touched the bottom of that zone.
Mm-hmm.
You could have got an entry right here. I'm talking about this is no drawdown. This is zero. That's actually a perfect move. Like literally, this is zero drawdown. None. Right to the thing zone, then guess what? That sparks your move down.
Do you look for that zone on all of the time frames that or just the one you're trading on?
This is what I normally do, and this is why the higher time frames to me are boss. Okay, let's go to the higher time frame. Boom, this is that zone. Okay, I look left right here. Do I see an engulfing candle? Look left. Do you see an engulfing? Do you see an engulfing candle?
Yes, I just saw one when you first pointed.
Right
That
here.
big white one picked
Okay.
to the right.
To the right.
Oh, I see the one you're talking about.
No,
Yeah, right up in there.
Left.
Impulse.
Right there.
No, look left. This is the flag. We ain't looking at the flag.
Oh, okay. We're looking at the impulse.
Right, we're looking at this.
At the top of it.
Okay.
Okay, right here.
It's one at the top though.
Yeah, there's one at the top. So boom. What you do is you go down a zone. You go down a time frame. Do you see the candle that got engulfed now? Look at the zone. Right here.
No, I don't know what you just did.
I went down the time frame.
So where's the candle that got engulfed?
This is all that impulse. So these are the candles getting engulfed right here.
Yeah.
See that? All that impulse?
Mm-hmm.
So basically you take a horizontal line, mark off that zone.
Yeah. Why don't you just do that on the higher time frame though?
But the higher time frame shows you the impulse. That's what I'm saying. You see,
it'll show you the engulfing candle as well, though.
Yeah. So when you don't see which candle got engulfed, you have to go down the time frame and see which candle got engulfed. I can't see that on the 4 hour. Notice.
Why aren't you using this candle to the left? Why aren't you using that candle over there to the left? Oh, that's the impulse. Okay, that's what you're saying. Okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So you're saying you do it with the impulse, not the correction or the flag?
No, this is the impulse.
Okay.
This is the flag right here. Bam.
Right.
That's all flag.
But there's an engulfing candle before that impulse.
You look left. Right here is the engulfed candle. That's it right there. But do I see which candle got engulfed?
Why aren't you paying attention to that candle right there, though? Above your flag, to the left of your flag, to the left of that big, thick candle. How don't you see that?
Right. This one right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's look.
So they could have entered on that wick right next to it, like 4 candles over.
Yeah, they could have entered on that one, but the thing about it is if you miss this move and you're in the flag.
Oh, okay. I see. Oh, I understand now what you're actually doing. I'm sorry, I was confused.
You missed this move. You missed, let's say you missed this whole impulse. Now you see this flag forming. Where's the flag pull back to? You look where your engulfing candles are. So this is one. That is one. If the flag pulls all the way back there, that's a damn reversal. That ain't a flag. So notice what I said.
Oh, I see what you're saying now. Okay, you're trying to see where the flag is going to pull back to.
Right. If you don't know where your flag is pulling back to, get your fib out, put it on the move. Bam. Price normally retraces between a 50 and a 618. Put your fib on there. Where's price retracing to? Between the 50 and the 618. And if I drill down and I go back, scroll out. Boom, here we go. We're over here. Notice between the 50 and the 618, But look what's in that zone. What is that?
Another engulfing candle.
The candles that got engulfed. This would have been that whole engulfing candle. These are the candles that got engulfed. Notice what zone they're in. Between the 50 and the 618. Notice where all these wicks are. So honestly, if you would have just if you'd let price retrace to the 50 and you just put in the entry, you would have been in, let's see, on this slow moving ass pair, this pair moves so damn slow.
Yeah, why are you looking at this pair?
5 pips to drawdown. You can't handle 5 pips?
Some people can't handle 1 pip.
Yeah, man. damn Jahari was in a 50 pip drawdown today.
And he stayed in it too. He stayed in it.
And he rode that shit like a G. Now, I don't know why he was in 50 pips and he had like 5 positions open.
Oh my God. Oh my God. And he said, like, Asia, you don't have to tell me. I already know. Right. I was like, because you already know what I was about to say.
Ain't nobody griping over 4 to 5 pips of drawdown. Like, that's how I'm telling you, look at your risk to reward. You risking 4 to 5 pips. And listen, this is on this slow moving ass pair. It moves slow as hell. But you risking a 4 to 5 pips. And we'll go to it. It was right about here. So you risk those 4 to 5 pips right there to gain. Wow. 415. Cool.
Too bad we couldn't have got that buy up. That was a nice buy.
Man, this pair is actually an exotic. It's an exotic that doesn't swing wildly though. And the thing about this pair that I like is it trends so well and news rarely affects it. But look at
you said something about that.
Yeah, look at these trends. You could have literally got an entry right here and rolled this sucker all the way down. Look at that trend.
You might have to add this.
Look, this is it's a good pair. It doesn't, I wouldn't say it doesn't yield a lot of pips. It's like that. That's about 400 to 500 pips. But I mean, dude, like, I'm not telling anyone to over leverage, and I would never tell anyone to over leverage, but
don't say but.
If you kind of want to put a little extra on this since it trends so nicely, you could on this pair.
But
and just let it ride.
Just ride.
Man,
okay, well, good. This way, I have to keep the recording short because otherwise they don't be doing nothing. So.
All right, but that's it for us for the night. But listen, like, this pair trends so well. So if you got the time to like let it just hold and let it ride, if you're not in a hurry for it, which most of y'all shouldn't be in a hurry for it. I tell y'all, delay your gratification. If you can honestly have patience in Forex and risk management and make those work hand in hand, you will do amazing in Forex.
Yeah, definitely. Like, seriously.
Because, I mean, us and Stevenson calling out some quality signals around here. So, I mean, listen.
That's just that on that.
Right. We calling out some quality trades around here. I mean, listen, Stevenson marking up some expert charts and calling some great moves. And again,
the honestly, the catch is catching the move. Like, because the markups actually all played out. You just gotta like that's why I've been waking up for London session, because it's like the market be moving. Like, my body naturally just wakes up now. I don't even set an alarm.
Right. The market moves so fast. Honestly, we missed moves last week because the market was moving so fast.
Yes, we did.
You marked them all up, but we was like, oh, dude, we missed that one. Oh God, we caught a lot of pips, but we could have caught some more. But listen, I mean,
where do you put your markups at? In what chat?
We posted the markup. Oh no, we don't post the markups. Because Steven does the markups on Sundays, and we have Corp and Chart on Saturdays, so we don't post the markups in the group. We just like post the recording.
Okay.
Yeah, so we normally post the markups.
But they're also, if you're on the Zoom, like, I actually put them in the chat for you to copy them out of the chat.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, and this is just, I mean, any markups are just, basically what I see. Stevenson posts what he sees, which all markups are pretty much go hand in hand. So it's like an
But the thing is, the difference is that Steven's markups are on the 4 hour, 1 hour, 30-minute, like that, because like because he does it every week, and like the average trader is not a swing trader. Like they like want to get their money right now.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas,
somebody saying,
Oh yeah, right. Want to get your money right now. Scalpers.
Yeah, whereas Busy like posts like weekly and like daily like moves or whatever. So it's like so you still want to pay attention to both charts depending on what kind of trader you are.
Right. I'm not hitting y'all with that monthly chart. I mean, listen, you want to wait a month for some move that happened? Be my guess. That's some expert patience. That's a month-like patience.
Yeah. That Singapore USD, is that considered a forex or an indice?
No, this is actually an exotic pair, but it's not exotic that trends back. It's not a horribly swinging one. Like it trends so well. Like look, from here to here is only 1,400 pips, but it trends so well. That's what you want. You want to be able to catch the start of a trend and ride it all the way down to the zone. Look at that.
But if you did the CJ, like that was a good ride all the way down. If y'all got into CJ,
sure. CJ got in this zone. They started reversing on me. So
yeah, I mean it did, but I'm just saying like it was a good ride while it lasted.
Let me get rid of this noise on my chart.
Okay, Busy. It's been an hour and a half. The recordings, I don't be having the space.
Yeah, you guys were awesome. Thank you.
Stop the recording. Let's just keep talking.
Okay, I'll start that. That's a good idea, actually.